Okay, right, let's start with the setup. In front here, we just pull this travel trailer a little bit back. In front here, we've got a lot of storage space. We prefer you guys don't load it too heavy, like for example, big bags of wood or whatever, but any light gravel sheets, 10 poles, whatever the case may be, you can put it in here. On top here is the aluminium table. It's nicely packed away.
It's in its own little sheath there where you can put it out.
All the doors got the lights on top, the orange and the white ones. In here we've got the fridge. So any size fridge can fit in here up to a 90 litre. If you want a 110 litre, this little drawer will just get a little bit smaller. But the 90 litre fridge fits perfectly in here. The 12 volt Anderson plug and the 220 plug is already installed here, so you just can fit it in, and it's got a flashlight where you can tie the fridge down. Up here we've got pots and pans, and you can put in food or anything. Big drawer system also with the lights up here. Down here is usually the spends, the pantry. Preferable all the heavier stuff like the cans of food and
your tins of food and your cool drink bottles or something like that.
Okay, and then here we've got the kitchen with the gas stove. There's an extra thing here, so you just push it in, you turn it, and then this blue button here, you just push it and it will light up. Then you can close it. We've got our roadhouses for extra storage. You can put that one there. So while you're busy cooking, you can put all your spices and your brandy, and so you can keep your table nice and clean here. Also, you have the inside lights, white and yellow. We can do sponge, extra sponge if you guys like to maybe do a little bit of custom work. And then your knives and forks and spices, as you see it here, that's how you will get it. We supply you with glasses and coffee mugs.
Coffee mugs, yeah. And we got the 220 plugs here as well.
220 for your electric kettles or whatever. Then, while we're on this side, this big door here, when you go on a gravel road, you must lock it on top and at the bottom with this T-bar key. This slot lock, this lock there is only to get in and get out while you can. It's a plastic lock, so it won't last on a gravel road if you only use that one. So always on a gravel road, lock it top and bottom, please. Right, then the wash bay. Just open the door, pull the slide out. There's a little tap with your hot and cold water already connected. You've got your light there on your roadhouse where you can put your soap and sponges and all that in there. The 12 volt plug is already there. So setup time is quick and easy. Alright, how's that? Okay, and all this storage spaces where you put all your clothes with each one's door that you can close. But and then obviously here you can put in your slippers and socks and all the loose little things, hair dryers. So lots of storage space inside, lots of cupboards, lots of clothes that you can put in there. This little cable up here is for your wet towels when you're done showering, so you can hang up your clothes while you're driving. You still leave it here, and then when you stop at the next spot, it will probably be dry. Okay, when you enter the door on your left hand side, this is where all your switches is. You've got the option to put your geyser on, and then you get the option of gas or 220. Now you first choose what you want. If you put it on gas, you put your geyser on, the light will flash. Now while it's flashing, it means that the burner isn't working. When this light stands still, it means that the burner is burning. If you put it off, you put it on 220, you put it on, you'll see the light will stand still, and that means the geyser is busy heating up. remember it will take you 15 to 20 minutes for the geyser to reach its temperature. Then when this light goes off, it means the geyser is on its temperature. So if you use it and the cold water will go into the geyser, the light will come on again. It will switch automatically on and off, and then everything is automatically. Then the water pump, put it on if you start camping. Always remember to please put off your water pump if you're done camping. And then the last switch here is the electric roof. So when you stop, you pull out your bed, you push the button for the roof, and you are ready to go sleep. Then there's the USB ports. It's got your 12-volt bracket, it's got your water tank level, and it's got your battery monitor to see what's going on there. It's got the light when you get in. At the back you've got the optional of taking only a wash basin or only a stove. This one's got a combination in. So, and this isn't for cooking, this is to brush your teeth in the morning, to maybe cook some water for coffee in the morning. So when it's cold outside, you don't have to get out of your caravan to make coffee and get dressed and do everything you want. Then, this is my electric system. We use the Victron energy chargers. It's got a 220 charger, it's got your solar panels that you can fit on the roof. It's also extra. So this is your regulator, this is your 220 charger, this is your main, wat's grond Engels, main grond? Yeah, this is your main earth, this is your battery protect, your main fuses and your main electrical main switch. Now all these chargers, all of them are Bluetooth, so you can set your battery protect at which voltage it must cut your battery. You can set everything on Bluetooth, but that's a story for another day. This is the hang cupboard.
Ja. Ek sal dit edit, moenie worry.
I will edit, okay? Then this is where your storage is, where you will put your dry clothes in for your shower outside, and this is where your porta potty slides out. More storage, your microwave also extra, nice to have. It's got your 220 plugs in here if you've got electric toaster or whatever. Okay, normally if you slide out the bed, this is how your mattress will look like. We only put the corner of the mattress in there. So when you enter your caravan, you can just fold down your mattress, and your bed will be made with your reading lights, with your storage space for your books or whatever. In front here, small children can sleep on here with an extra mattress, and the kitchen at the back side can also fit a mattress for small children. So when you get up in the morning, you can sit here, you can do your hair, you can do your makeup. Everything that's outside is inside as well. So there's your coffee mugs, your coffee sugar. If you need a teaspoon, you can reach it. If you need anything else, everything outside you can reach inside as well. So then it's closed. This electric roof, you've got a manual pole with you. If somehow this electric roof don't want to work, you can just unbolt the one bolt, you can lift it by hand, and you can use this pole to set it up there, keep it up there. Under the bed, if it's a rainy day, this middle piece, you can just fold that inside. Then there's underneath here, there's a table on the newer model. So the pole will be here, just push it in there, put this table on there, give it a turn, then you can easily sit inside making you a cup of soup or coffee. So this is also a new feature in the new caravans. If you fit the aircon unit, the inside unit will sit here. So if you take an aircon, a child won't be able to sleep here. Okay, at the back of the caravan, you'll see there's two taps down there. This side, the left hand side of the tap, or that side, is to drain the water tank inside. So while you're driving home, you can open that tap and your water tanks will drain. And then the other side, it's a tap for the wash basin inside. The reason why we put it there is to prevent it from dust.
From dust, and all your wet water will be by your shower.
Yeah,
as well.
that side, yeah. So don't get wet at your kitchen side. Then you've got the option of diesel or water jerry can brackets at the back. The spare wheel, you've got the lock here. This is where you put your number plate with your number plate lights. If you open this thing, you'll see to get the spare wheel off, there's only 2 nuts that can...
2 Allen key bolts here.
Yeah, that you have to take off to unscrew the spare wheel. So remember to have the Allen key with you. Then the gas, this is always empty. When you buy new, it's empty, so remember to fill up your gas. And if you fill up your gas and you start, you at your first camp, there will always be a gas bubble in the line. So when you start your stove, just give it a few seconds.
Push the air out.
Put it out, put it on, and then yeah, it will work. Okay, this side, the right hand side of the caravan, there's also big storage space, lots of packing space, and then also with the lights up on top here. Then if you would like an aircon in the caravans, this is where we would put the outside unit, and then the inside unit I'll show you inside. Under the bed, at this lid, this is where the geyser is. When you use the geyser on 220 volt, you don't have to open this door. When you use it on gas, you must open it a little bit so it can breathe. And it's only where your main 220 supply plug is. So that will be the first thing you do when you set up camp. This bed, it's a solid bed, it's insulated, it's quick. When there is a rain, we supply you with a little canvas, you can just slide it on top and in here. And then when you're done sliding it in, you can just pull out the bed. To pull out the bed, you can just push this one a little bit, lift it up, turn it over, and then you just slide out the bed. Now you will see on this, in this corner you'll see there's a taper rubber. So this bed's got a flange like this in the inside, with the rubber, with the taper rubber here, but in this little corner here, that's why you have to put the canvas on. When it's raining in that little corner, there can be a drop. So when they put on the canvas, it will just prevent that. Yeah. Then you must understand, underneath this bed is a little pole that just locks the bed. So when you pull it out, you just lift it a little bit and it will lock. Now when it's locked, you will never be able to move this bed. If you want to push it in, you just lift it a little bit and you pull out that little pole and you just push it in and you lock it again. That's very important to remember. You pull it out, just lift it a little bit and it will lock. Then you're done.
And it will prevent the bed from sliding in and out as well. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then while we are here, the wheels, the size we bring it out with is a 265, 75, 16. We can do 17, we can do 18 rims, but then the tire size will only be different, will change. Very important, this caravan's got a 2.5 ton axle, Burkhoff axle in, it's got a 2 ton leaf spring in with shocks. Any caravan's axle is designed for a center disc rim. So you guys that wants the Bucky's rims, the Fortuner or the Hilux or the Isuzu rims, it's got an off-center disc. So you have to put in a longer axle if you want to fit that rims, and then your bearings won't last as long as the center disc rim will last. So any rim, any size we can fit. We can go outfit it on my one 285s as well, but it's not ideally, but it will fit. But the center disc 265, 75, 16 is a nice big wheel that will do the job. On this side, you've got the the porta potty toilet. So you clean it from the outside, but it's on a slide to use for your wife to use inside. So it's on a slide, just slide it in, slide it out. The kitchen, the shower. If you want to shower, just open this lid. Right, then your shampoo and soap can fit in here. You've got your mirror, you've got your lights. Then very important, while using the shower, this mixer, you can put it on and you can put it off, and then it's got cold and hot. So you can turn it and you can switch it open or close. Then this is where we fill the 120 liter water tank inside. Now what I normally do, you don't normally have a lot of water when you're camping, so I put on my geyser. It's a high pressure geyser, and it takes up to 15 or 20 minutes to heat up. So you put on the geyser, you wait 15 minutes, then you put this mixer on hot and you put it on, then you pump your water back into your water tank so you don't waste water. Now my normal shower temperature is just a little bit back, then I switch it off there. I take my shower cap, I hook it in there. This one is aluminium, this bracket. So if you're a bit taller, you can easily bend it. And then when you open this tab like that, your water will be the exact temperature and it's easy to shower. Krijg vir daai waterpompie asseblief. Guys, when you fill up your water tank and you're using a hose pipe, always let the first water run out of the hose pipe. The water that stays in the hose pipe and is in the sun the whole day, don't taste very well. So remember to do that. And if you don't have a hose pipe and you've got a bucket to fill up your caravan, we supply you with this little pump. You put it in your bucket, you put it in there, and there's the 12-volt socket for your pump. If you need to fill it out of a river or out of a bucket or anything. Right, when you open this lid, you just take this piece, you pull it down, the shower will fall down. Then you just have to, what do you call it?
Put the Velcro on?
The Velcro on. Just put it down there. If the wind is blowing, you've got your 4 places you can put kegs in. You close it, open the tap, and then you shower. You fold it up. Also very quick and easy. Tear it off there. Give it 1 or 2 twists. Fold it up. Put it there. Always remember to put this one away. And you close the lid. This is also a new design, so before you climb out of your caravan, you can put your dry clothes and your blanket in there, and then when you're done shower, you can get hold of it easily. And then when you folded it up, you can do that one. Then you just close it, you put it in and you're done. Right. In front of the caravan, very important to remember, it's got an auto reverse brake system. So anytime when this caravan moves back, the brakes will release for you to reverse in the sand and up hills. So when you off-hook it, it's standing on a hill,
It will run backwards.
it will run backwards. This is the position for the brakes, the handbrake to be on. Just pull it down and it's released. This is where you put your jockey wheel. If you want to take it off and put it here, then your caravan is
Ground clear.
down to yeah. The sand tracks is extra on the caravan. And then before you open your roof, always remember that little latch there on top. And then this is also more storage space where I normally put my leads and water pumps and
Very, very
yes, and all that. This little stainless steel drive is also an extra that we normally fit in front of the caravan behind this travel blanket. So if you want the stainless steel drive, this is how it looks like. Nice little drive. Okay, the stabilizers, very easy to use. Just this little red handle here, just pull it back, it will fall down, and then in the middle there is a bolt that you can just wind it up and down. You put it back again, pull it, lift it up, put it in there and it's done. Okay, the awning, very simple and easy. Open the zip. Always remember there's one loose pole in the awning, so it can fall on your head. That one is just put down there. Then you take this rope, you walk around the caravan. Then we've got this little marine fittings in here. Just put the rope in there, you pull it tight, and then it will stay there. Same in the front side. Just put it there. Then you're basically done. This middle pole is just to keep it nice and stiff. And then when you're done with that, you have to just push this little strap on there so the door don't close the door with that zip. Then very important, all the ropes and all the poles are already attached to the awning. Always put one or two poles down. This awning will stand in any wind as long as your pegs stays in the ground. If your pegs came loose, this awning, the wind will blow it away. If your pegs can stay in the ground, it will never be blown away. Then when it's raining, very important, in between the legs is a rope. You just put the peg in the ground and you pull it down, so all the water that comes on the awning will go away from your caravan. So that middle pole, you must take it out, you must take that middle rope, pull it down so it looks like a stretch thing, but all the water runs away from your caravan and it can't make a dam on top. Then to fold it away, very easy. Put that one away, you take this one out. Then you'll see here, this peg is the nearest, closest to the caravan. So the front side always first, then the back side. And first you have to pull down this one, then open and release it. Release this side, release the other side. Right. The front side first, push against the caravan, then you take out the bag and you will feel the Velcro, you pull that out, then you take the back side, take out the bag again, pull out your Velcro, then you take this middle pole, roll it up. This is just to give you time to close the zip. Right, then you're done. Little bit short, quick and easy.